Hey guys, Saki here from SAKITECH, and in today's video I want to talk about the VAVA Dash Cam. So basically a dash cam is designed for your car. It mounts to your car's dash or window via a suction cup, and it allows you to record footage while you're driving, which is especially useful in case of an accident because you will have a record of what happened. It is also a useful tool to just record trips. Now, some of these dash cams go beyond just recording and also provide some sensory capabilities that can prevent accidents. So let's dive in and take a look at what VAVA Dash Cam can do. First, I want to show you what comes in the box, and then we will head on over to my car and do a live demonstration in the car by recording some footage and checking out the smartphone app. All right, let's dive in. All right, so here's the contents of the box. First and foremost, the packaging is really nice. You have boxes within boxes, so everything is neat and organized when you open the box. But when you do open the box, you basically get everything that you need. The only thing that you're going to have to purchase separately is a micro SD card that plugs into the VAVA Dash Cam. This is the actual camera. As you can see, that's the lens. You have to buy that to plug it in the back here so it can actually record the footage onto the actual dash cam. So that's the dash cam. This is the car mount. So we have a suction cup here. This is going to attach to your dash or to the window, and then you can plug this, you can attach this to this guy magnetically, by the way, just like that. As you can see, it's very rock solid, and then you can start to record some footage. So let me look at the other things over here. Let's take a look at these. You have a little crowbar. This is a plastic crowbar. This is for cable management. You also have a bunch of cable ties in here to tie down the cables, just so it's not all over the place in your car. Okay, so these are cable ties, and you also have a SD card ejection tool that goes back here to remove the SD card after you plug it in. Other things you have a full user guide. Okay, so you're gonna know exactly what to do with everything here. You have the charger, which is great. So this will plug into your cigarette port, and it's gonna charge the dash cam. And this is the cable you're gonna need, a micro USB cable to charge the dash cam. So this over here is a micro USB cable that is going to plug into the bottom over here, and that's going to power and charge this guy here so it can record continually. So you do have everything you need here in a nicely packaged product. Just one thing you do have to buy is going to be a 32 gigabytes or a 64 gigabytes class 10 or above micro SD card, something like this. Let me show you that. You're going to need something like this. All right, so it does have to be above class 10. And of course, again, I want to show you guys that you do have a magnetic area here that connects to this guy. So once you mount this to your window or your dash in your car, you can simply attach the dash cam to this thing magnetically. It's a perfect fit, and you can swivel this around any way you want. So the dash cam is very, very manipulatable. Okay, so that's the camera in the front. All right, let's move on to my car and show you live how this thing works. It does connect to your smartphone, so you have an app that you can use to see everything that the dash cam is seeing, and then later you can transfer the information, the footage from the SD card into your phone or in fact into your computer, just using a USB adapter. All right, so as you can see, I'm in the car and I have connected the car mount to the window and the actual camera to the car mount. Okay, so again, it's attached over here magnetically. So you can mount this first. You can simply attach the camera to the actual car mount, which is using a powerful suction cup holder. And of course, as I told you guys, there was a micro USB spot over here, which is connected to the cigarette lighter charger over here. So all these things are provided, so you're good to go as long as you have the micro SD card. So right now the dash cam is looking at me. So you can record yourself if you really wanted to, but it's really designed to record what's happening in front of you in case of an accident. Okay, and of course, if you want to manage the backside of your car, you can buy another dash cam and mount it to the back of your car, no problem. So with this guy, this thing moves around all over the place. So all you have to do is rotate this, have it face the front of the car, and then from there you can start to record after you download the app and connect it to your actual dash cam, which is very easy to do. Once you have the app, you just launch the app, and it's going to recognize there's a dash cam in the area, and it's going to connect it to it automatically. So let's take a look at the actual app. Alright, so I have downloaded the VAVA Dash application to this smartphone here. So let's launch it and see what happens really quickly. If I find it, it's going to be right here, VAVA Dash. You launch this, and what you have to do is at the bottom, you've got a bunch of icons. You tap on the camera icon, and it says that the dash cam is not connected to your phone yet. So you click Connect Dash, and it's going to say to go to your Wi-Fi and connect to the Wi-Fi access point of the actual cam, which is going to have. As soon as you connect the power to it, it's going to broadcast a Wi-Fi signal. So tap on Set the Wi-Fi, and it's right here. You tap on that. The password is going to be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and that's the initial password for all the dash cams. Okay, so let's click Connect. So after the Wi-Fi is connected, you're going to see that it says connected here, and you can tap on Connect to Dash Cam, and from here it's going to take a couple minutes, and suddenly, as you can see, it is recording what is in front of it. Okay, yeah, so once you're in the app, this is the basic interface that you're going to see. This one here is to actually take a photo using the dash cam, and I'm seeing everything that the dash cam is seeing. And this is to record video. This is to preview things that you have recorded, and then you can go into the settings and you can make modifications to your dash cam all over the place if you so desire. You can change the Wi-Fi name, Wi-Fi password, change the video resolution, activate the parking mode, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, and of course make all these other modifications over here. Okay, so there's a lot to do here. And the parking mode basically is when you park your car and exit your car, the dash cam activates the parking mode. It's got a built-in battery that goes on a standby mode. So when you're parked, if somebody hits your car, it's going to activate and start to record wherever it is actually pointing. So let's say you went to the supermarket, you came back, your car is destroyed. The dash cam actually was able to sense that. It was able to activate itself because of the shock, and it's got a G sensor built into it, and it starts to record until at least a minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes based on your input. Okay, so it's going to know exactly what happened even when you're not at your car. So that is something you would have to enable from the parking mode in the actual settings. Okay, but that's the basic interface of your VAVA Dash Cam application. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the footage in the computer and talk about some of the other features. Okay, so here's some sample footage just so you can see what it looks like. At the bottom, as you can see, you get the date and the time, which is a nice watermark to have, so you know exactly what's happening at what time. And this footage itself is being recorded at 1080p at 60 frames per second, but you can also record at a higher resolution of 2K, which is 2560 by 1440 at 30 frames per second. Now, one of the really good things about this camera is that it's enormous wide angle view and a built-in microphone. So you can record voice and you get 155 degrees of vision in front of you, which covers up to 5 car lanes. So as you can see, camera is mounted on the dashboard and it's very, very wide. You can see basically everything, even on your sides. So that's 155 degrees of wide angle viewing. And like I said, with the microphone, you can record what's happening in the car and outside the car a little bit. So it's a really high quality camera, and you get a high quality imagery of everything that is happening around you. And at any time, you can take a photo snapshot. So this is the kind of footage you'll be getting from your VAVA Dash Cam, and this is why you want to buy it, just in case if something happens, you'll have a record of it, or like I said, if you just want to record your trips, that's just fine as well. Alright, so in conclusion, it's a very easy to use, easy to install camera with a very wide viewing angle. And of course, the best part is you get everything you need in the box to get you started, except for that little micro SD card that you can buy separately. Now, all the links to this product are down in the description box below, so you can go check it out or purchase it if you so desire. Now, if you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know down below. And of course, subscribe to SAKITECH and give this video a thumbs up. And of course, I will see you guys in the next video.